Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive.
Going through their pregame routines. It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. This game is part of the travel schedule for Minnesota. These guys are out, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Well, it's hard not to like what they've been showing us lately. I mean, very solid basketball across the board. You can point to a lot of different areas where this team has been outstanding.
Well, that's why they've been winning so many games. I mean, they're well-rounded, they're efficient, they're getting the job done at both ends of the floor, and they seem to be clicking with one another, playing very well as a unit.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Shved in at point guard. Kevin Love and Pekovic are inside. Roy out there with Andre Kirilenko. And for the Lakers, the star-studded backcourt of Nash and Kobe. Gasol at the 4, with Howard in at the 5. And it's Jamison in at the 3 spot. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Nash outside. The dish to Jamison. No good with the triple.
Well, there's some very popular destinations for free agents around the league. Chicago, New York, Miami, but for me...
Never leave him open. No open shots. Get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And that's out of bounds for Lakers. Becoming the best athlete possible. He dropped the 25 pounds going into last season. He said that wasn't the goal, it just was the result of wanting the right kind of weight. Mark, I admire that.
Yeah, me too. I mean, again, it's not always about what the number on the scale says. It's about how strong are you, what your conditioning level is, and how do you get the most out of your particular body. Give Kevin Love a lot of credit. This young man is serious about being an outstanding player.
And here's Kobe, following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Kobe gets a screen from Howard to the inside. And there's the pass to Nash. Jamison against Kirilenko. Here's Nash. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
And he will punish an opponent for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day.
Shved. That is good. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against the Suns in Phoenix.
Well, not too much went wrong for them in that one, especially offensively. I think it worked out pretty much just as they had planned.
Yeah, I thought it was an excellent game plan, and they carried it out very effectively. The kind of game that makes a coach proud.
The incredible post duo of Powell and Dwight together inside. And in the backcourt, Nash and Kobe. And it's Jamison in at the small forward position. Howard setting the pick for Nash. There's the feed to Gasol. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Lets it go from the wing. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Gasol. And now it's only a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Here's Shved. 9 points in the game so far. Kirilenko with a screen on Nash. There's the pick. Roy attacking. He passes it to Shved. Up in time. He beats the buzzer with a fantastic shot.
Major guts right there, fellas. I mean,
that's how you do it. That's nice.
And here's Nash. Back to Jamison. He dishes it to Nash. Dishes to Howard. 6 to shoot. A second chance effort. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Been focusing on, they've got to improve.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
The Lakers making a switch here. Blake's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Borea's checked in. Here's Shved. 16 points for him. Pushes it down.
You know, the dunk was great, but I didn't care for that interior defense there, guys. It was non-existent.
You're right, Clark. You know, it was way too easy. I don't think the coaches either. Look at that face.
They doesn't get much easier than that. They have got to tighten up their defense. That was embarrassing.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit tough to come back. Timberwolves lead by 12.
Have to pull the plug. Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Well, that certainly sent
Finishing it off.
flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce.
Really important. I think that's been the difference.
Well, you know, I think it's pretty simplistic, but it does oftentimes come down to this, making shots, and that's what they've done.
And the basket by Kobe.
He's a guy that'll take it right into the teeth of the defense. A lot of his points come from inside of 5 feet.
They're running out of time. Right side, Karolinko. Passes to Shved. Pekovic with a screen on Nash. Just 5 to shoot. Shved, the pass to Roy. Bangs home the trifecta. Roy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense wasn't bad, but I think they've got to tighten up on it.
Back to Jamison. Nash outside. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. And Howard with the stuff.
Well, he's an intimidating finisher around the basket, Kevin. The thing you have to do defensively is try to push him off the block, not let him get deep position. But that is easier said than done, that's for sure.
And Steve, you know what? He's powering through guys better now, playing through contact, but he's also starting to polish up his post move. So it's not just simply about him throwing it down, which he does with force and regularity. He's starting to add a little finesse to that power package, too.
Just cruising to the finish line.
Yeah, and barring something catastrophic happening, it looks like they'll go home with a nice victory here.
Feeds it to Nash. And Karolinko sends it back. Here's Shved. Over Nash. Shved, no good. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, whistle for the official.
And that one falls for Nash.
Well, you knew that Dwight Howard had his days in Orlando numbered. That was clear. You just didn't know where he would end up. But his move to this team definitely was the big story of the offseason.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Clark comes in for Antoine Jamison. And Darius Morris subs in for Kobe. Lakers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Morris kicks to Clark. World peace, guarded by Karolinko. Was shot by Nash. And it's Karolinko with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that.
The pass to Shved. Jacks up a 3. The shot misses. Heaves it up. No good. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg.